Today we're gonna look at one of my favorite tank destroyers in the game. You know what? Today we're gonna look at one of my favorite tank destroyers. I wanted to say this is my favorite one, but the Charioteer is still out there. You know what I mean? And it's so I don't know. None of the two. None of the two are my favorite tank destroyer in the game. They're both my favorites, right? They're sharing the number one spot. It's so stupid. Like, I can't make my fucking mind up. I'm like, yeah, you know, I play a tank, I really like playing it, and then it's my favorite tank in the game, right? That's just the way it is. But we're gonna talk about this, right? We're gonna talk about this very briefly, very briefly. I just wanna hop straight into the gameplay. But we're quickly gonna talk about what we have. Nothing. This is the most paradoxical, the single most paradoxical tank in the game, in my opinion. Because in theory it shouldn't work at all, but in practice it does. And the reason I want to make another video about it, because I once made a video about it, but it got no views, and I feel like now I can get a little more views, and this tank fucking deserves it. Just for how unbelievably stupid this is. Yeah, let's just quickly talk over what we have. We don't have a gun. We have very bad gold pen, which matters. I guess alright AP pen. I guess alright HE. I mean, the HE damage is really nice. Very just mediocre shell velocity as well. Then we have awful dispersion value and very limited gun traverse, awful gun depression, just awful, 4 degrees, minus 4 degrees, right? Very like mediocre DPM as well. Like, the gun is honestly not that good, to be honest, in no aspects really. Except soft dispersion values. From what I have felt, the soft dispersion values are alright, and it kind of saves this gun, to be honest. Hit points, you know, with hardening, I can get above 2000, which is alright. Their hull armor is really good, but it has a ton of weak spots. We have a Sats of Pythagoras right here that people can just pen. Easy. The gun mantlet is also underwhelming, so people should be able to pen this fairly easily, and when you angle, they can just shoot right here. This counts as side armor, so it's like 80, so yeah, everyone's gonna pen that. At least nothing is gonna overmatch this, right? No high caliber TD guns are gonna overmatch this, right, when you angle it. But you angle this way, people can shoot here. You angle this way, people can shoot here. Awful lower plate, just awful lower plate. And what makes this even worse is kind of the mobility in a sense, to where you have god awful traverse speed. This thing turns like a land ship, right? And people can track you. This is inflexible as fuck. You have this god awful combination of where you don't have any gun depression, you don't have any traverse, you have a lot of weak spots on your armor, and then you have a rear placed case-made tank destroyer, right? Where the superstructure's in the back. So this is the textbook example for inflexible, to be honest, in every way. The forward speed is a blessing. Like, it's the only thing that's gonna save you here. Because this thing is very quick when it goes just forward, just like a rocket, just straight forward, like not turning at all, right? And yeah, that's about it, right? So, in all fairness, a mediocre tank. In all fairness, a mediocre tank. What makes this even better is it's just super unfriendly to beginners. It's just super unfriendly to beginners. Like, beginner players will play this and they will just not be able to find a purpose in this. They're gonna question their life choices. They're gonna question their life entirely. Like, you're gonna load up into a battle, you're gonna be lost as fuck, right? So why is this tank amazing? I fucking love this tank. Why is this tank amazing? The only reason This thing is not just completely F tier and just throw it straight in the bin, is because people lose their minds trying to figure this thing out. Even after all of those years, right? And I'm talking about opponents. When you're fighting opponents, they don't know how to fight this. It's so extreme, honestly, that I would go as far as to saying that with the nerfs on the object, this is just better. This is just better. It's just a better tank. I mean it. I 100% mean it. I can overwhelm opponents super quickly. They don't know about this, by the way. Like, when I'm sitting right in front of them, I'm gonna wiggle. I'm gonna be right up in their face, just brawling with them. They don't know how to shoot this. I'm gonna angle around a fucking corner. I'm straight up gonna angle around a corner. Aim at them. They could easily shoot this. They could easily shoot this. I have my other side covered. I have my lower plate covered. Just this part sticking out. They could shoot this, but they're not doing it. They're just not doing it. They just don't know about this. This is like a weird case of... You can think of this like the VK. The tier 10... The tier 10 German heavy, right? This one. This is also a weak spot. People know about this. They're gonna shoot this. All the time. They're gonna pen you all the time when you try to side scrape. Not with this. Not with this. I'm not joking. I super rarely get shot here for some reason. So yeah, I can angle around corners. I can brawl super well with this, as long as there's no ridge line. When there is a ridge line, most of the times I will just drive back, find a point to where I can angle my tank up, and then kind of reverse gun depression them, where I'm gonna use my gun elevation instead of my gun depression. This is super tricky to play, it's super tricky to figure out, but when you do, it's extremely rewarding. The art about this tank is understanding when to YOLO in, when to push in. This is the one tank destroyer, right, where this actually applies. This is actually an assault tank destroyer. Like, on many tanks, this is a fucking meme, like the tank roll. Yeah, alright, buddy. Yeah, alright. I'm a sniper now. I understand game. I'm a sniper now, and I'm still gonna play like a medium tank, right? Not this tank. This is actually an assault tank destroyer. But you really gotta know. You really gotta have an intuition on when to push what with this. And when you do, you can overwhelm your opponent super quickly. And you can make a lot of plays that are just instantly gonna win you the battle, right? So yeah, that's all about this tank, to be honest. Like, very briefly talking about what we have here. Very paradoxical. Just super inflexible on paper. But people lose their fucking minds. You're gonna see in the gameplay. Let's just cue the gameplay, okay? You're gonna see. It's so funny. I don't know, man. This game... Awful. Just awful. It's like, okay, cool. Another week of break. I come back. Immediate fisting off my booty hole resumes. It's unbelievable. I did some warm-up battles and... Just no. Just no. I wanna quit this game. But I'm not strong enough. Sometimes I wonder how this is even possible. For everything to go just so miserably wrong. Just look at this, man. I'm doing nothing wrong. Nothing. Yeah, you better, like, not push this, man. Oh. But I will take this, because I'm getting rid of these people. Like, I'm not even allowing them to fight. We're just straight up winning this flank now, because I'm not even allowing these guys to fight. Oh, there we go. Oh. We straight up won because of my play. Okay, buddy. Okay. Well, I did get my 4k damage, so, you know. For how quickly this battle was over, I mean, I will take it, to be honest. This battle was over the second it started. Maybe because I complained hard enough. Like, when you complain hard enough, shit like this just works. Like, my positioning was just immediately hyper-aggressive. Immediately hyper-aggressive. Because I know that I can do that with this tank in that matchmaking. Tier 10, probably different story. But not in this one. Like, I'm the tier 9 TD. And I can play the heavy flank. How high are the chances that this 263 just so happens to be a better player than me? I don't think the chances were very high, to be honest. Like, what he did, he also played the right flank, right? But he played the position where you need gun depression. He was on the other side of that wall that I was playing. He just got shit on because my heavy tanks had gun depression and he did not. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Every time you want to take a shot, you have to completely overextend. And so, because he didn't counter me, I could keep their heavy tanks from pushing in. How do I play this? I don't know how to play this. Like, in the majority of situations, I'm gonna need gun depression. I have to hope that I have someone with me. Like, just a single person has to come with me. Yeah. Oh! God damn. God damn, man. Now we're gonna do this very easily, okay? I welcome all of you to play this fucking game with me. Feel free to. Feel free to play this fucking game with me. I fucking dare you. Goodbye, I guess. There we go, finally, man. Thank you. Fuck you, Artie. Just fuck you, man. Finally. Oh my god, this tank is so bad. Like, I don't understand, man. That would have been fucking 7k damage. 7k damage. If this gun just hadn't fucking screwed up so hard. I'm so confused. Like, I don't understand. How is RNG so fucking awful? Just how is RNG so awful? Like, let me hit some fucking shots, man. Please. I get it, man. Fucking Coppolas. They're not exactly super large. But still. Oh, and then we had this shit because, you know. I guess I should just never aim, huh? I just wanna farm some tier 7 heavies, to be honest. That's all I wanna do. Unbelievable. Already. Not exactly what I'm looking for, to be honest. Like, instantly, we just aren't allowed to push. Can he overpeak this and still shoot me without dropping down? Ah, lucky. Wow, this is like too easy almost. Yeah, and now that I said this, watch this gun just not hit that big fat fucking cupola. It is almost like I'm a fucking god. Like... Oh, there we go. Way better. The game wanted to show me that I can predict my own future all the time. There we go. Let's see when this Leo maybe realizes. I think he realized. I think he realized. What are they afraid of? Like, what are they afraid of? A fucking tier 7 heavy? Are they afraid of a fucking tier 7 heavy? Like, what are these guys afraid of? Bro, both of you guys have hit points, by the way. Just saying. Oh. The very conventional fucking no aim. Oh my god. God damn. God damn. Ah, yeah, feel free, man. Like, feel free. I don't care. Feel free, man. Feel very... can this guy die, please? Hello? What is this team? As long as you do not rage, which I struggle with personally, you will get battles like this. This is what I mean, like, if you cry hard enough, the game is like, yeah, now we might have to give him an ace tanker just so he does not quit. It's like, booty fisting, booty fisting, booty fisting, booty fisting. He might be at his limit now. So there you go. Like, one battle top tier. One battle decent matchmaking. One battle decent map. Just so you don't quit. People still don't know that they can shoot this. I'm not even joking. People still don't know that they can shoot this. Like right here. This triangle. This Satz of Pythagoras. They still don't know that they can shoot it. This might be good. It might be. Maybe. I'm just gonna load the gold because I want it to be good. Or I want to increase my chances of it being good. And when I say this might be good, I obviously mean to say, oh my god, I fucking hate this game. I hate being top tier. I hate getting corridor maps. I hate having good teammates. I mean, yeah, I hate having alright teammates. I hate having awful enemies. I hate it when the enemy T95 is really bad at the game.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
I really hate it. Oh my god, he just... Oh. Woo! I did not expect that. Life is a lie. I hate life. I hate RNG. I hate everyone. Well, we won the heavy flank with my contribution, obviously. Yeah. Wow, I contributed so much. My god. I hope everyone will suck my cock to eternity. I have no idea what to do here. I gotta be honest. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What does one do here? Okay. Can you please not die? What? What? I did not expect that, to be honest. Yeah. You know, this tank, it sometimes struggles. Sometimes it just struggles. Other times, it doesn't. Other times, it just fucking doesn't. Oh. Yeah, I will take it. When I went down here, I did not actually expect that I will get to use my gun, to be honest. But you know what? I will take it. I'm actually very glad that I'm getting to use my gun. Oh, what is going on, man? What is going on, man? Sometimes this game doesn't work, but when it doesn't work, it works sometimes. Yeah, I will take one outplay for €7. What? What? Excuse me? That looks... Yeah, that looks like a waffle. And what is this? What is this? What is shooting him? Allemau, bro! They're still here. Like, I expected them to leave. Goodbye. Yeah, he's very clever. Like, I'm not even gonna deny that he's actually very clever. Why can I not get him? Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah, this tier 8 heavy definitely only had skill, okay? He had so much skill that he made a garbage ass heavy tank work in that battle. He had so much skill. I mean, he obviously had skill, but like, the tank is still broken. Oh, ELC buddy. Guys, it's the ELC buddy. I found my pal, my buddy pal. Yeah, this is a fucking T95 angle, okay? Like, where else is he gonna go? Like, where else is this guy gonna go? Where is this guy going? Where is he? Like, he should be... He should be there roundabout now. Oh, yeah, okay. The exact precise moment I called it, by the way. Hmm. 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 I want a YOLO. Like, on one hand, I want a brawl. On the other hand, I want a YOLO. And I think my desire to YOLO right now is just more prominent, to be honest. What? What? Hello? Oh, oops. Oh, he ran. How? How? Yeah, I was right about YOLOing. To be honest. Like, YOLOing was the angle. I was absolutely 100% correct about it. Because they're not gonna win the flank fast enough. Like, I'm way faster with my YOLOing. I will take it because I can trade like really easily. Nice. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Man, the YOLOing actually really worked out. Like, I YOLO'd so hard that I was actually fast enough to completely flank around, which is super optimal. They weren't able to push the flank. My team held on really well, so I could push around. Man, imagine being top tier in a tank destroyer like this. And people don't know how to fight you. Imagine. This is what you have to do, man. You have to understand what your best optimal ways of pushing in are. Because for how fucking meme this right here is, this tank roll, for how fucking meme it is, I think Assault Tank Destroyer fits this to a T. This is actually an Assault Tank Destroyer. Because you don't want to be in situations where you have to be flexible. This tank is super unflexible. But on a straight line, pushing into people, face-hugging them, they get super overwhelmed by this. Like, this is a tank that can actually overwhelm people in close ranges. To the point where they are just panicking. And it does that way better than most tanks do. So yeah, I fucking like this tank. This tank is so dumb. It's so paradoxical. It's super old, it's super outdated, it shouldn't work whatsoever. It has a ton of weak spots for how good the frontal armor is. Which is to say that the frontal armor is the only redeeming quality about it. But it has a ton of weak spots. So, it shouldn't have any redeeming qualities. But it still works because people don't know how to fight this. It still works because people don't know how to fight this. So yeah, fucking hilarious tank. This is by far the dumbest tank destroyer in the game. I will say it. This is by far the dumbest tank destroyer in the game. Okay, it's not the dumbest tank destroyer in the game. But it's the contender for the dumbest tank destroyer in the game. Because there is no dumbest tank destroyer in the game. All the dumb tank destroyers are contenders. Some are just better contenders than other tanks. I'm saying this specifically because there are some other tanks in the game. Some other tank destroyers in the game that are really fucking stupid. This one, for example. Oh yeah, this one also. They are both of these. Also good contenders for dumbest tank destroyer in the game. Right. But yeah, Object 263. Fucking stupid, man. Honestly stupid. But yeah, that about covers it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna catch up on all of my favorite tanks, right? So do let me know what you wanna see. I'm always interested to know. You can make requests, just do keep in mind that I am less likely to make a video about a tank if I have a bad session in it. I do have a lot of bad sessions. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm the most god gamer of all god gamers, right? But when I make videos, I want it to be at least entertaining content. And how entertaining is me just being permanently tilted, right? Yeah, this whole rage thing is so bad that a good majority of all the footage that I do have just gets scrapped right into the bin. Due to me not being able to stand my own tiltedness. So I'm kinda happy that I had some funny moments in this session. That's really good. Right. But yeah, I hope you can forgive me. I hope you can forgive me for being ultra tilted. There's a reason for it. I'm not gonna justify any of it. Because it is bad, you know. I'm gonna call it what it is, right? I'm also suffering from it. But there's just nothing I can do about it. Like I would actually have to quit the game straight up. But I'm not strong enough. So if you like the content, I don't have a lot of time to make it. I would appreciate any and all support. I can't state this often enough. And I will yet again use some form of ultra clickbaity title. Ultra clickbaity thumbnail. I apologize for all the people that do not like clickbait and still manage to get clickbaited into clicking this on this video. There's a certain level of understanding that I require from my viewers, right? As someone who doesn't have a lot of time, I will use all the methods in the book in order to get my videos out there. I will mention YouTubers if there's some way that I can mention YouTubers. Like, for example, okay? For example. Let's go to Skill. I was already pre-thinking about this. How do I get a YouTuber's name into the title in order for people to click on my videos, right? If we go to Tank Destroyer, if we go to USSR, if we go to tier 9 and look at the... God damn it. God damn it. No! Oh? Never mind. No, this is good. No, this is really good. I was on the community rating board. Yeah, this is perfect, man. This is perfect. The community agrees with me. Look at this, man. Tank Destroyer. Look at this. Look at this, right? Oh my god! The community likes this tank. They rated it a 4-star, which I perfectly agree with. I agree with this 100%. But Skill rated it a 3-star. Which, in my opinion, this is not a 3-star. It should be. Why is it so beginner friendly according to Skill? That's like the one thing where I would agree with a 1 or a 2-star. You can't tell me that a tank that's inflexible as this is beginner friendly in any way, shape or form. Everything else, maybe give this a 2-star. I don't know. The gun handling did not seem... Oh, actually, the dispersion values are really good. You know what? I agree. This is surprisingly, in my opinion, a 4-star instead of a 3-star. And this is, in my opinion, a 2 or 3-star instead of a 4-star. You can't tell me that this ammunition is any good. Like, I mean it is, but it's underwhelming in the shell velocity department and in the penetration department, right? The HE is pretty good though. But the community rated it a 4-star. Almost a 4.0 in fun. In my opinion, it's a 5.0 because I fucking love this tank, but this is something that I can clickbait. I can say, Skill misrated this stupid tank destroyer. Skill misrated this broken tank destroyer. Or I will just do my usual, I played the most broken or stupid tank destroyer on whatever the fuck, and every second of it was god awful. You catch my drift, right? You catch my drift. I don't want to annoy any of you guys, but I am small. I'm small. I'm small and I want to not be small anymore. But aren't you just making videos for fun? Yes. But, you know, attention is also fun. I like attention. Positive or negative. Give me some drama. Give me some romance. Give me some interaction. I wanna talk to people. I wanna interact with people, right? That's the plan. So that's the way it is. If you appreciate my honesty, I will see you guys around. Right. Bye-bye. I don't know if I'm up for that. I don't think I am, to be honest. Like, I'm just not up for that. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. I think I'm gonna leave. Like, this is a fucking turd. This guy is such a turd.